Welcome to the Jesse Cantarutti Show. We sit down with inspiring people across America to share the stories behind their success so you can grow and win too. New episodes weekly.
Welcome back. In part 1, Shante shared her childhood, an upbringing marked by instability, faith, and the quiet strength of her mother. We ended with a turning point, one decision that would change the direction of her life forever. Today, we continue that story, not just the success, but the cost, the courage, and the values that carried her forward. Shante, thank you for being back with us.
Thank you, Jesse. I'm grateful for the chance to continue.
In part 1, you mentioned a moment that changed everything. What happened?
There came a point when surviving was no longer enough. I realized that if I continued on the same path, reacting instead of choosing, I would repeat the very cycle I grew up watching. That realization was painful, but it was also clarifying. I understood that I had to take full ownership of my life. Not later, not someday, but immediately. That decision required sacrifice, discipline, and faith, but it was the moment I chose growth over fear.
That decision clearly shaped the life you've built. Can you tell us about your professional work today?
Certainly. I currently serve as an executive manager for a Fortune 500 company based in Houston, Texas. My role requires strategic leadership, ethical decision-making, and accountability, not just to outcomes, but to people. Over time, I've learned that leadership isn't about control. It's about stewardship, being responsible for the impact you have on others.
Your academic journey is equally remarkable. How did education fit into that turning point?
Education became my bridge forward. I earned my PhD in political science, but the degree represents far more than academic achievement. It represents perseverance during exhaustion, clarity in moments of doubt, and confidence earned, not given. Learning sharpened my voice. Confidence gave me courage, and courage allowed me to step into spaces I once believed were out of reach.
You now serve in public office. What does that role mean to you personally?
Serving as a state representative is one of the greatest honors of my life. Public service allows me to advocate for people whose voices are often overlooked. It reminds me daily that leadership is not about visibility, it's about responsibility. Trust is not optional in leadership. It must be earned, protected, and respected.
You're also building a life with your fiancé. How does partnership fit into your story?
My fiancé is an anesthesiologist specializing in cardiac surgical care. Our relationship is rooted in shared values, mutual respect, and service. We don't compete, we complement. We support one another's purpose and understand that success means very little without integrity and compassion.
You've spoken often about your children. What matters most to you as a mother?
Character. My children are strong students and multilingual learners, but academic success is not my ultimate goal. I want them to understand integrity, service, and empathy. I've made sacrifices so they can see what commitment looks like in action, not perfection, but consistency.
When you look back now, how do you see your journey?
I see refinement. Every obstacle shaped me. Every sacrifice prepared me. I don't define myself by what I survived, but by what I chose to become. Faith carried me when strength failed. Purpose kept me moving when clarity was missing.
What message would you leave with our viewers today?
Excellence is a daily decision. No matter where you begin, you can build a life rooted in purpose, integrity, and service. Growth doesn't happen all at once. It happens one choice at a time. Your story is still unfolding.
Shante, thank you for sharing your journey with such depth and honesty.
Thank you, Jesse. It's been a privilege.
Stay tuned for next week's episode. This is the Jesse Cantarutti Show.